I'm Aarti Saur, CEO of Parisarasha and Executive Chairperson of Women's Movement. I welcome all of you in today's webinar for the leaders by the leaders. And why we thought of starting this particular webinar series is because there is so much of chaos outside, and we need more and more leaders who can inspire the world, who can lead the world, and who can reaffirm in the hope, in the faith and humanity. So that's where today is our third session in this webinar, and I invite our very dear madam. She has been always part of women's movement, and of course we will get to know more from Mr. Ram Maheshwari. He is also over here. So Smita Jaikar ji, I welcome you to this forum. And thank you so much for the wonderful Mother's Day celebration what we have, with in your presence. So thank you so much. And of course, I don't have to, tell anything about her because she is so well known and very familiar face in everyone's, homes. In fact, after our Mother's Day celebration, so many people, they wrote to me that it was really fantastic, and you had been always their, favorite mother. on screen. So more than actress, she's also so much into spiritualism now. So she is a transformative speaker, spiritual healer, spiritual guide, a writer and author. My God, so many hats. So without taking much of a time, now over to you, ma'am. The forum is all yours, the floor is all yours.
Sure, thank you. So today we are going to talk about how we cope up with this COVID situation. Is that right, Aarti? Is that the topic? Yeah.
And especially, the leadership, because I feel even a mother is a leader, father is a leader, and teachers, especially because we work with all schools. So if the teacher is, empowered to lead so many others, so definitely that will help.
Exactly. So I presume most of us over here on this forum are leaders. Why we need to address leaders is because they are the fulcrum of their institution. And if they are transformed or they are changed, they can change so many people who are in their space. As my master Dadashiji always says, if one person is transformed, he can transform 1,000 people who are connected to him. So as leaders, or who, even if you're not a leader, you are always a fulcrum of something, maybe your family, maybe your society, maybe your friends. You do have some kind of a position, whoever you are. So never consider yourself as not a leader. We are leaders, maybe in a smaller circle, that's fine, but we do lead something in life. So even if you can influence 4 people, I feel you're a leader connecting to those 4 people. So never ever consider yourself that you cannot do it or you are not connected with anyone. You don't have to be connected to the bigger, larger society. We can start with baby steps, but start with sincere steps is what I feel. So coming back to this thing today, as our main topic was as to how to handle COVID situations or how to handle today's day and age now. There are people who are really battling hard to even survive in this kind of a scenario. One thing I have noticed, people who are connected to the higher power get answers as to how they're going to handle the situation. All the people who are not connected, and I've seen most of them, like I would say 99% of people who are not connected with their inner self or higher sacred self or their divine self are the ones who are going down the vortex, going into the depression mode, going into that low, and they don't get answers as to how to solve this situation. Now, we are not the only ones who are facing this. The whole world is facing this. The entire world. So you can't say, oh, you're better than me. It's fine for you to speak all these things. No, I have also gone through all this. And I am also going through all this. But the connection with the inner power, the inner divine, and all of us have this inner divine power with us whom we can always plug into. Okay, so we need to connect with that higher power. It is like using a cell phone. You've got a cell phone. You may be having great, so many cell phones, 5, 6 type of high-end cell phones. Your iPhones maybe, or high-end Android phones maybe. But if you don't put the chip and connect to the provider, it's no point having so many gadgets with you. So you got to connect with the provider for you to connect with so many other people all around you. This is the same thing. So you got to connect with that provider who's providing you with breath, who's providing you with the bare necessities. And we never ever, here the cell phone provider asks you for money every month. Here this provider, bichara, doesn't ask for money also every month. So it's taken for granted so much that it is just there. Like for simple thing like breath. Today, people who are on the ventilator, they're struggling. Chand सांसों के लिए बेचारे झपट रहे हैं, and how much we are paying for that ventilator just to get a few breaths of life, which all of us today on this forum are getting it free. How much do we consider our breath? कौन लोग हैं यहाँ पे जो कितने लोग हैं? Few of you must be who actually sit every day, even for 20-30 seconds, just watching your breath, acknowledging your breath, How many of us do that? Good, Aarti, I'm glad you do that. And you are a big leader. So you have to influence so many other people around you, next to you, under you, to start this. At least acknowledge that breath, just 20-30 seconds of the day. Very good. I'm glad you're putting up your hands, Vijay. I'm glad there are few of you, but just see how few. We are 75 of us at the moment, and we have just few hands who are raising, who are connecting with their breath every day and acknowledging their breath every day. Most of us are not. This is the best way to start. Breath to जात पात नहीं जानता ना, breath तो हर एक के पास है. कोई भी हो आप, राजा हो, रंग हो, any caste, community, sex, whatever you belong, all of us breathe. तो ये तो universal aspect है. Breathing itself is a very good meditative process where you connect with yourself. Also, it increases your immunity, which is so much important now. It increases your lung power, which is again needed at this moment. So breath is a universal thing. So all of us at least try to connect with your breath, even if it's what 20-30 seconds in a day. Is that asking for much from you all? Breath is not really asking you. You have to acknowledge it. You know you're breathing. So that is one way of keeping yourself up, holding yourself up, which you as leaders can tell so many other people to do that. Breath. Second is the chanting of the word Om. Now, let me tell you, or maybe most people know about it, but let me tell you something about Om. Now, Om is considered to be Hinduism related. It is not. It is not Hinduism related. Now, if even NASA has proved it, like the vacuum which is there, the space, the ether, vacuum also has a sound. And that vacuum ka sound goes into this resonance of Om. It goes into the sound of sun and the other planets also resonates into Om. This is NASA finding, not mine. So Om is a universal sound. It has got nothing to do with Hinduism. It's just that we have a lot of Vedas and the mantras and all that which begin with Om. So it is presumed that Om is Hinduism. It is not. And if you say the word Om, Om is the only word where nothing moves in your mouth. Any other word you speak, you have to use your palate, your teeth, your tongue. Om, when you say, you could try it now. Om, when you say, nothing moves in your mouth. Any word or alphabet in any language finally, eventually resonates into Om. Now, why I'm saying Om chanting? Coronavirus resonates at 28 hertz or something like that. And Om resonates at 428 hertz. So if you chant Om, this virus will not affect you because you're resonating at that much higher hertz or higher frequency. It will not affect you. Now, these are very simple ways and means of protecting yourself and protect your near ones and dear ones. Is this again difficult? You could do Om chanting for, even if you do it for 10, 11 times a day, you're good. Breathing 20, 30 seconds a day, you're good. So we as leaders, small organization, big organization, doesn't matter. We can promote this. This is simple, easy, don't have to pay a penny. Sitting at home at the moment, a lot of people have a lot of time just sitting at home. So don't say we don't have time. That also I will not agree with, that you don't have time. We definitely have that much of time if you want to protect ourselves and our near and dear ones. Even if you do these two things and tell others, please tell others, spread it to everyone, you're good. You're absolutely good to go in this kind of a situation. We really need to empower ourselves before we empower others with all these kind of things. So I think I don't want to give you a whole list of like a bunch of things I have which I can tell you, but I don't want to do that because you will not do even a single thing if I tell you so many. These two practices also, if you do, you will really help a lot of people and spread it, because these are very simple things and everyone breathes. Breathing is something which everyone does. Om chanting 11 times a day is really not asking for too much if you want to save yourselves and your dear ones. So in today's day and life and situation, I think I can just give you these two things as tip to handle situations of today's situation of COVID and Corona. And another thing we can definitely do is stop getting into this fear psychosis and spreading fear psychosis with people also. I have stopped reading the newspaper since the longest time. I don't want to read it. I'm not interested. If something which has to come to me and known to me, it'll come to my ears. I've stopped watching television. I don't watch television because that's, again, it's so depressing when you watch that television and all that. We don't know how true it is. We don't know whether the numbers are really there or it is just hyped. So you get into a fear psychosis. Fear has the power to manifest itself. So if you go into this fear psychosis, you are inviting it. So stop watching all these news, stop spreading all those stupid WhatsApp messages and doing all these kind of things. That much we can definitely take care of and stop doing that. I think I don't have anything more to say. If we do this much, we are good. Aarti, you can take over, and Ram sir, we can take over questions if they want to ask, or the next thing is yours.
So thank you so much, ma'am. It was really wonderful. I mean, your words are, really powerful, because what you talked about, connecting to our higher self, I think that is something which everybody can do. But unfortunately, in that entire, rat race, we have forgotten ourselves somewhere. So that is something, first of all, discovering ourselves is very important in this time. And in fact, now we can't go out, but we can go in. So this is the right time to get inside ourselves. And talking about our inner divine power, I think that is something a great takeaway, because every person has a divine power. It's the only thing is we are not using. It's like, any machine, if you are not using, it is going to be, like usko bolte hum log junk khayega. So वैसे ही, like if we are going to use our divine power, definitely we can overcome this pandemic. We can overcome any challenges in our life. And fear psychosis, that is something, we all have to learn. We all have to stop, we have to cut down on all news, media, whatever, like they are spreading all negative news. In fact, that's where we thought of doing these kind of webinars and these kind of activities where something positive is, we are spreading something positive. So thank you so much. And we will open the forum for interaction and for question answers. So before that, since you are there, I want to, take this opportunity to share with you what Parisarasha and what Women's Movement, is doing. So Sukada, can you please share Parisarasha's video, please?
these natural qualities. We have all experienced these qualities when we were young. But as we grow up, we forget our natural qualities. Rather, we are forced to forget. Can we dream of a learning system where our natural qualities are encouraged for future sustainability of the individual and also our planet? Parisar Asha is Gloria's dream to change the education system to provide joyful learning for a sustainable future through the environment for the environment. Gloria D'Souza, a school teacher, created revolution in the history of Indian education with her not-for-profit registered trust, Parisar Asha. Gloria was the first Ashoka Fellow and has been awarded with international recognition as a social entrepreneur. Today, Parisar Asha is spearheaded by Ms. Aarti Savoor with a team of professionals from various national and international backgrounds. Parisar Asha is supporting public and private schools to provide affordable, joyful education at par with global standards.
Government says right to education. We believe at Parisar Asha right to right education. To support our educational institutions to provide quality education and also creative education, Parisar Asha has various unique programs. One of the signature program is Ecotech World School program, because what we believe that today the need is to be eco. Eco is not only your environment, but it can be also your economy, and tech is a technique to live life.
Ecotech World School program is a wholesome program to empower schools to address the challenges of 21st century educational needs while maintaining the fundamentals and identity of the school intact through its unique pedagogy of ESOL, Environmental Studies Approach Towards Learning. This comprehensive program provides global curriculum suitable for State Board and CBSE syllabus for nursery to Standard 7, detailed lesson plan guidelines, digital and traditional teaching aids, virtual classrooms, worksheets and workbooks, assessment and evaluations, teachers training to develop academic skills as well as soft skills, and parents orientation. In a nutshell, a complete support system to create tomorrow's successful, positive, global citizens. Environment, school, teacher, and parent. These are very important factors in the child's learning process. To complete this chain and to address parental issues, Parisar Asha has launched a free helpline number.
It gives me great pleasure to be here at this global symposium on soul and education organized by Parisar Asha, which is taking government's initiative of right to education a step further by promoting right to right education.
एजुकेशन सिस्टम को थोड़ा सुधारे, थोड़ा क्रिएटिव ही बनाए, जैसी आपकी थिंकिंग है, तो मैं बड़ी खुश हो जाऊंगी क्योंकि आई एम अ पेरेंट टुडे.
Yeah. So Smita ji, that was Parisar Asha, and now over to Ram sir. Ram sir, if you can share about women's movement.
Sure. Am I audible?
Yes, yes, very much.
Okay. First of all, I'm so happy that Smita is a great communicator. You know, in just 5 minutes, she communicated so much, and that we don't need half an hour, 45 minutes. You know, and short and crisp. So just to summarize what she said, as I understood, I'm just taking a little time, Aarti, with your permission. What she said was a leader, first of all, has to empower himself or herself, especially in the pandemic times. So he has to strengthen himself, right? The second thing she said was a leader has to be close to himself or herself, her own spirit. That is how a spiritual word has come, you know. If we are close to our own self, and I think breath is a direct representation of the spirit. So I think in just 5 minutes, what she communicated, and truly, she is not only a good actress, she is a guru, she is a housewife, she is a mother, and whatnot, you know, she is so much. And she communicates so well and so powerfully. Now, you know, that brings me to the women's movement. Now, I'm sorry, Aarti is the chairman, so Aarti should be talking about women's movement, but I think for a change, let me also, as a man, talk about women's movement. Yeah, Aarti, will you give me 2
Yes,
minutes?
no, absolutely, sir. That's why I asked you to,
Yeah.
because you are leading the women's movement, though it's women's movement, but the leader, you are the leader.
Yeah, don't say that. Actually, I'm just leading through you people like Smita, people like you. You know, there's so much in you people, you women. You are the power. We feel we have to empower women. We are foolish. Women are already empowered because women have a basic compassion in them. What Smita and you can communicate in 5 minutes, I will take half an hour to communicate, you know. So that is how Indu Jain, the chairman of Times of India, felt when she started this movement. Just to briefly tell our participants what is this movement all about. So Indu Jain, after 9/11, Indu Jain is the owner of Times of India Group, and I was directly attached to her as a director. So after 9/11, she felt, why is there so much violence in the world when there are 3 to 4 billion women in the world? And women are generally non-violent. Most of them are, I'm sure you'll agree with that. A very small 0.1% may be a little violent, but even they have a lot of compassion inside them. So she asked a basic question, with so many women around, why is there so much of ego in the world, so much of violence, so much of aggression? Where is their compassion hiding? So Smita ji, Aarti, all of you represent that segment of women, and I'm sure in the audience we have quite a few women, powerful women, leaders, principals, teachers, and even other colleagues. So the answer to that question came in the form of discussions that half the women in the world are suppressed. And therefore, the natural compassion that they have is not able to come out. People like Smita, people like Aarti, and I'm sure many of you empowered leaders will be able to exercise your compassion in your family, but many of the women in the world are suppressed. So a huge, huge portion of the compassion index of the world is suppressed. So that is how Indu Jain wanted this movement to progress, and that was in 2001 after 9/11. And there started a journey of women's movement to de-suppress the suppressed women. Many of them are in lower income group. You know, they have to fill up water in the morning. They have to look after 5 children. They don't have enough money. The husband is very suppressive. So the net effect of that was, one, on their physical health, on their mental health. They were not allowed to educate. The girl child was often sort of disregarded for further education. You know, I'm talking of most of you, I'm sure, are not in that category, but I'm talking of a large mass of women in various communities. It's not only in Islam, it's not only in Hinduism, it's in every community that women are suppressed. So Indu Jain launched this movement, and Aarti is the current chairman, and Smita ji is one of the patrons of this movement, how to de-suppress the suppressed women of the world. I'm talking of on a global picture. And today, you know, Smita ji, with your kind of communication, and Aarti is providing that global technology, we can approach women of the world. We can approach women in Middle East. We can approach women in Africa. The world is unnecessarily getting into clashes for nothing. You know, there's a beautiful post on the Facebook that if all the women, all the leaders of countries, all the prime ministers and presidents of the country are women, there will be no war. There will only be some jealousy. They may not talk to each other, but there will be no war. Because the kind of expenditure the world is doing in war is actually wasteful. I think if that expenditure is shifted towards education, empowerment, health, the world could do so much better. And that is what women's movement is all about. And I'm sure some of you who are interested, they can contact Parisar Asha. Aarti is the chairman of women's movement as well as the CEO. And I'm also there. I'll be happy to answer any questions. Smita ji, thank you.
Yes,
Thank you so much for being there. I think women like you. Would you like to comment on this, Smita ji?
Yes. In fact, I would say, Ram sir, adding to the point that you just made, I would say empowering women spiritually will help a hell of a lot.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Empowering them means matlab they are ready to fight, they're ready to do. I am not interested in all that. You
Yes.
can't keep on breaking relations. Anything happens, वो bag उठा के चले जाते हैं, मैके वैके. इसमें मेरा belief नहीं है.
Bilkul.
You have to stay there, empower yourself spiritually, and a woman has got a massive power to empower herself spiritually.
Herself.
The
Yes.
woman can have two souls in a body at one time. जो वरदान ऊपर वाले ने ही एक feminine species को दिया है, मतलब उसके अंदर कितनी power होनी चाहिए.
Absolutely.
Tap नहीं कर पा रही है ठीक से. And that is the issue, that they cannot tap into that power, and then they get down into the vortex, and then एक गलत side बाहर आती है एक woman की, that she's a jealous or she's a fighter, fight करती है, cantankerous है, ये है वो है, which is not true. A woman is only a giver. Now, if you
Yes.
see female embodiments like Mother Nature, Mother Earth, माँ लक्ष्मी, these are female embodiments जिसके बिना हम नहीं रह सकते.
Absolutely. You said it.
Givers, they're just givers. Women.
In fact, I'll just intervene.
Yeah.
There's another term I would like to add, and I would like you to elaborate on that. Even Bhagwan Shiv is called Ardhanarishwar.
Yes, absolutely. शिव जी का भी बगैर पार्वती के कुछ भी नहीं, उनका पत्ता भी नहीं हिलता बगैर पार्वती के परमिशन से. अगर द क्रिएटर महादेव का ये है, महादेव तो we should realize how powerful we are. Tap into that spiritual power of yours, no? Tap into it. And if you need any help, I'm there to help you. I mean, you can get in touch with Aarti Sabur, and I've got a lot of modalities which get in touch with yourself, which really empower you internally. I do not believe in fighting and breaking this and divorcing and all. It just does not exist in my field of work at all. I believe in empowering yourself, getting in touch with yourself, as I said earlier. So anybody wants to get in touch with me, sure, Aarti, you can always help them out, and we can always be in touch with
Yeah, ma'am, if you can share your email ID so we can share it with people so they can write to you if if they want to get in touch with you.
Yeah, it is Smita at smitajaikar.com. So JAYAKAR. Invariably people make a mistake.
1 minute, I'll just type it for them. Yeah.
SMITA.
Haan.
At-
JY. Acha, Smita at.
Yes. @smitajaikar.com.
Okay, Smita.
That is your website, right?
JAY.
Smitajaikar.com.
It's all. This is spelling is wrong. Parisar Asha has done. Smitesh is done. It's not right. SMITA at SMITAJAYAKAR.
Smita at Smita Jaikar.
JAYA. Please check the spelling.
Is it correct?
Yes.
I have written.
Yes, correct. That is right.
Okay. Okay.
So they can mail me on this, and we can take the thing further. No problem on that.
Yeah.
But
So any questions for Smita ji? I'm sure everybody is, wanting to talk to you. So this is the time when you can interact with her.
yes, sure, most welcome. So Ram sir, I would like to say, if
Yeah.
if men have realized this,
Yes. Yes.
this is a great thing, because then the suppression, as you said, women are always suppressed.
But Smita ji, I would like to ask you the first question. See, like Mahatma Gandhi said, that Earth has got enough for everybody's need, but not enough for everybody's greed. Now, greed and ego, male ego, go together. So while you are very right if women get closer to their own self and empower themselves. But imagine the condition of a woman who's got 5 children, who has to get up at 4 o'clock to fill up water. Then she has to prepare 4 tiffins. Of course, nowadays the schools are not on, but she has to cook breakfast. She doesn't have time probably to take her tea till 10 o'clock. No, and in the process, there's a lot of tension also. There's no money problem. Now, in the process, she loses on physical health as well.
I agree.
So we have to intervene. It cannot happen by itself.
No, you can do it. Anybody can do it yourself. Simple thing is, if you connect with your divine power, everybody has divine power in them. The problem is of connecting. Speak to your divinity. Tell your divinity which is inside, which I do 24/7. You can connect with that divinity inside. Whoever you believe in, form or formless, whoever you believe in, that divine power. Connect and say, I have this issue. I have to get up at 4. I am tired of doing this job. Do say all those things to your own divine. You will see, you will get an answer. You will get a solution to your things. We are just not connected to a divine power. We always are in the blaming mode. मुझे ये करना पड़ता है, मेरी फैमिली ऐसी, मेरा हस्बैंड ऐसा, मेरे बच्चे ऐसे, मेरी मदर इन लॉ. We are always constantly pointing fingers at something outside. Why can't we turn in? Your divinity is free for you.
So, Smita, I'll again intervene. I'm sorry, I like to intervene, and we would like it to be a dialogue. So what we did, what Hindu told us to do, fortunately we had Anjuman Islam Institution next to Times of India building,
Yes.
right? And we started with them. It is a slightly, lower middle class school. They have got 85 institutions. So the first camp we held was of 300 Anjuman Islam mothers of the children who were there. Now then we realized that they need intervention, they need support. Of course, spiritual support is ideal, but first of all, they should be able to come out. They were not able to come out, so the institution helped us to assemble the mothers, and then they started coming. We held medical camps, then we had spiritual camps also. What you say, breathing exercise, yoga, we did all of that. Now, what I'm trying to say is some outside intervention is also needed. The society, the men have to consider that a woman is so much empowered, she can bring so much peace to the world, which is, I'm sorry, I'm taking too much time, Aarti, but maybe we can discuss it again. So, Smita ji, you are absolutely right that the best way is to empower yourself. But sometimes, they need support.
Yeah, maybe they're not aware of how to do it. There we can intervene and tell them, okay, this can be done and this is how it's done. Fine.
Yes.
Like entry point we need for them, that I agree. Fine, we get the entry point. But just now there are so many people on the chat. We have 87 now. So many people on the chat. They can start spreading this out, that connect with your divinity.
Absolutely.
You start connecting with the divinity.
Absolutely.
This will spread on its own, and you will know how to connect with your own divinity.
But can you see, I know it's, for you it is very easy to tell ki, okay, connect with your divinity, but for the amateurs, like, acha, where do I find divinity, like idhar hai karke. So I mean, can you guide them ki where exactly and how exactly they can get connected?
Your divine power is all in your heart. Yeah? Your heart tells you right and wrong. Your heart never misguides you. Mind will misguide you. Mind will always put you on crossroads. Ye karu ki ye nahi karu. Heart never. One thing I would like to bring into your heart. When a woman is considered to be pregnant, she is told you're pregnant by the heartbeat. जब कुछ भी नहीं तैयार होता है तब. It is just the sperm and the ovulum is just about formed, and the heartbeat starts there. Before anything of the body starts, the heartbeat starts first when you are said yes, the woman is pregnant. Last में जब इंसान मरता है तो उसका heart बंद हो जाता है, then he is declared dead. So your heart is with you all the time. And छोटे बच्चे 6 साल तक बच्चे are connected to the heart very strongly. After that, when the cell starts developing, mind takes over to such an extent कि heart को हम भूल जाते हैं बिल्कुल.
Correct.
Heart जब वो हार्ट अटैक आता है या कुछ धड़धड़ धड़धड़ होती है, तब हमको याद आता है कि यहाँ हमारा हार्ट है. You forget that the heart is beating and pumping all the time, just like your breath.
Yeah, I think we have a great opportunity that Smita ji is here. I would like the audience to also start. Aarti, would you like them to?
Yeah. No,
We
that's
want
what
them this
I'm.
opportunity.
Yeah. That's why I'm asking audience ki if anybody has any questions, please go ahead, because she will have to leave soon. So before
Yeah.
that,
Let me
yeah,
complete that thing, Aarti, as you say, ki connect
Yeah,
with your heart.
sure.
Every day, when you connect with your heart, your divine is always there. All you have to do is just start talking to the divine power. 24/7, just talking to. If you believe in nature, you start talking to nature, light, water, sun, or if you have a form, Kali, Shiva, whatever form, just talking to that divine power that you pray to, that you connect with. Just start talking from now on. Only you have to do is just start talking, but you will take the first step, because
Smita ji, in a day, I mean, we talk to somebody, maximum is ourselves. And maximum time it's very negative talks.
Exactly. But even if it's negative talks, talk to the divine. We do self-talk, no? So tell the divine, you listen. These are all my negative thoughts, listen. And you have to be forceful about it.
Very nice.
You don't have to go, oh, please, God, yeah, or no. God wants a man-to-man relationship.
Father God.
Don't go into that mode, hey, Bhagwan, Allah, Jesus Christ, whatever. No. Do a man-to-man talk. This is what it is. I am going through these negative thoughts. You help me with this. I heard this big lecture from Smita Jaikar just now. Now. This is how your equation has to be equal with your own divine. How can you have a submissive relation? It has to be one with your divine. One relationship. When you get that relationship, and this is only, you just have to start talking, not loudly. Internally, people will think you're mad if you talk loud. So it has to be an internal talk with your divine. It's as simple as that. It's the simplest thing to do. Let me tell you that. Simplest thing to do. Just start. Check it out. Test it today. Today itself. Test it. Aarti, test it.
Yeah.
Test it. Ramji, aap sir, aap test kariye.
We would like the forum to be opened up.
Yes.
And let people talk to Smita directly.
Yes, please. I have a very few little time left now, just now with me.
Yeah. Please, anybody would like to talk to her or ask any questions, doubts, please go ahead. ऐसा मौका फिर कहाँ मिलेगा?
If there are no questions, I will presume that people have understood exactly what I have said and will follow it.
I think now they will not talk to you. They will talk to themselves. No, they will talk to them.
It's a good thing. Very good. It's a very good thing. You take information from the outside. Yes, that is the intervening what Ram sir said. But then it is you and your divine. That's all that exists on this planet. Nothing else.
But Smita, especially on behalf of the women.
Yeah. So thank you so much. Sukada, can you please share a token of gratitude for Smita ji?
How
So
sweet.
this is from all of us. Yeah, a big thank you for enlightening us on this forum. And yeah, spirituality is very, very important aspect of our life, which I think we have not realized yet, because we are just running, like we are so much into materialism, and this corona has really, like given us that pause for our life. Ki now stop, and you have to get inside, and you have to really get in touch with your divinity. That's how you are going to survive. Otherwise, there is no other way of survival.
Exactly.
So thank you so much. It was really wonderful having you over here, Smita ji, and we are looking forward for your continued support and also your guidance for Women's Movement and also to Parisar Asha. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ram sir.
Thank you, Smita. Please don't call me sir. You're so much more well known.
So any audience, any kind of feedback you would like to give to Smita ji, she will be happy. Yeah, audience, about...
Somebody wants to talk, I think.
You can unmute yourself and you can speak.
Good evening, ma'am. This is Kalyani Satpute. Thank you so much, ma'am, for your guidance and wonderful thing that you should speak to yourself. And we already do that, as Ram sir said. Many of the women already they do that. They speak to themselves. Whatever you pray to or whatever you believe in, you have to speak to them. Whatever feeling you have in your mind, and actually it gets solved. Your all problems and whatever your heart says is the correct answer, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Aarti ma'am, also. Thank you, Ram sir.
I have to leave now because my session starts in absolutely 3-4
Yes,
minutes.
ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Smita ji.
Thank you.
I love
It was
you.
wonderful having you.
Love you all.